So it's the holidays, and I know I'm not alone in this. You sit down with your family, and someone eventually asks, so what do you actually do for work? And well, explaining merchant cash advances to my family was interesting. Here's how I broke it down to them. It's business funding, and then I would usually get asked, so if somebody wants to start a business, you give them the funds. No, it's established business only. So a picture a business. It could be a bakery, your local bakery, a holiday gift store, and they need cash quickly. Maybe they're low on funds, and they need it to buy, things like materials or inventory, some supplies for your company. So then I get asked, why don't they just go to the bank? Well, a bank is slow and they require a ton of paperwork. So that's why they come to me instead, and I connect them with something that's called a merchant cash advance. And, it's not even a question of how, banks are not even competition when it comes to speed. I think there's a video of me on my channel where I funded a deal in 45 minutes. Here's how it works. The business sells a portion of its future sales in exchange for cash up front. So let's say they need 10,000 and they pay back 12,000, let's just say over a period of time, and as a small, percentage of their daily sales. The key, it's not a loan. There's no fixed payment schedule. There's no interest. The repayment adjusts to how much the business earns. So if the sales are slow for 1 month, then the payment will be less for that month. Perfect for businesses that have ups and downs. Now, my family asked a big question, something you're probably wondering as well. What happens if the business can't pay it back? That's a fair concern. The good thing is merchant cash advances are not traditional loans. There's no collateral to seize like real estate or equipment. If a business is not earning enough to make its payments, they could face legal action for breach of contract. So that's why it's important to only offer these advances to companies that have a consistent track record of sales. Ultimately, the goal is to work with the business if they hit a rough patch, rather than forcing them to make a repayment that they can't afford. However, it is a risk for both sides, and that's why we have to evaluate businesses carefully before approving them for an advance. I would tell my family it's like fronting the money to a baker so they could bake their famous holiday pies. Once they sell those pies, they can pay back a portion of that revenue to cover the advance. If they don't sell enough pies, it's not ideal, but we would work with them to figure out the next steps. By the end of my explanation, my family was like, oh, that makes sense. And hey, now I can enjoy my holidays without dodging the question of what do you do? So if you've ever had to explain your job to your family, let me know how it went in the comments. And if you're looking to learn more about merchant cash advance, stay tuned because I got more videos coming.